Hi Cancer, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of September 24th through September 30th, 2018. I'm sorry these are a little bit late, but let's see what's in store for love and romance for you this week, Cancer. Ooh, we have fire element desires. So you're really feeling somebody and really wanting somebody, or they're really feeling you and really wanting you. Capricorn, I use, wow. This is a very primal energy here. And very next out would be Libra, I balance. Yes. Cancer, I feel like some of you are just like gaga over somebody, and I'm just kind of seeing this theme play out like back and forth through all the readings this week. And you guys look like the sign where you're really physically feeling somebody, like you're very attracted to them, you're very drawn into them, you're desiring them like incredibly intensely, like, oh my god, I must have them, I must taste you, I must be near you, like all of those things. I feel this is predominantly more how you're feeling towards somebody, but this is general, so it could be flipped, and like somebody's really projecting that energy towards you, Cancer. So before we get much deeper than that, let's pull some cards about feelings exactly. See how you're feeling and how somebody, the other person involved, may be feeling. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Enchantment. Yes, Cancer. I'm feeling like many of you guys are spellbound by somebody. Like they have just sucked you in. And look at that. They are healing. Oh no, Cancer. So I see kind of a theme where there's maybe some of you have been helping somebody through something like you know, healing, getting back on their feet, getting over a breakup, just, you know, how different things people need to heal and move on and get over. And Cancer, I just feel like you are so enchanted by somebody, and it could be somebody you've just been helping, you've just been a friend, just kind of being there from afar, or this could be somebody maybe you've even dated before and they just recently got out of a relationship, and you know, now here you are just like, oh my god, I hope we have another chance. For others of you, this could be where, you know, there's an ex trying to kind of show back up in your world, and they're like, hey Cancer, I'm really feeling you, like you are the one, like I can't believe I ever left you behind, or I'm sorry I screwed things up, I really want to heal this relationship. Okay, so I do see that message coming through with the healing there, but predominantly this is like you just really being enamored with somebody. Those Cancers who are in a committed relationship, you know, it looks like your partner really like wants to do whatever it would take to reignite passion and desire and sensuality within the relationship, if that's been lacking or that's been an issue. You know, if you guys have just been exhausted because you have kids, your partner really wants to liven things up and, you know, bring back the connection. So those of you in a committed relationship, I really feel like your partner wants to heal, wants to mend. If they screwed up, they're sorry. They want to make it right. They want to do whatever it takes. If that nobody screwed up, it's just that a relationship's gone a little bit stagnant or stale. It's like they want to do whatever it takes to make it magic again. Okay, so Cancer, let's pull some tarot here and see what comes out there. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. The Six of Swords. And the Three of Wands. So Cancer, those of you in a committed partnership, if your partner was mean, or you were mean, or you guys got into a fight, or you've had this big disagreement, misunderstanding, it's like, what do I do? What do I do? You guys definitely going to move on from it, okay? Cancer, whoever you are involved with, in a committed fashion, like, they want to heal, they want to move on, even if they're being all stubborn and acting like they're too good to apologize. They want to heal the relationship. They don't want, things to end. They don't want to break up. They don't want the hostility, the animosity, the, heavy air between the two of you. Like, they desire healing and just want to be with you and have it work out and all be well. And they're very much on board to do that, okay? Others of you, that you guys are really feeling somebody hardcore, but you are keeping it to yourself, okay? Some of you are not putting it out there and telling this person how you really feel. Like, you don't know. You're like, what do I do? Like, how do I tell them? What do I say? But it's interesting because here we're moving on to this opportunity, but I feel like it's more like Cancer. Those of you who are harboring these feelings and keeping them to yourself, you're waiting for the perfect opportunity. And I feel like that comes more towards the end of the week. If this is the week where you're just going to like put it out there, I feel like by week's end, you know exactly what to do, how you want to present yourself, what you want to say, all of those things, okay? If you are a Cancer who has done something and you feel bad about it and you need to apologize, I feel like whoever is on the receiving end of that is open to receiving that apology from you this week, okay? For others of you, I just think you're very overwhelmed by this intense desire and connection that you have with another person. And this is where it's been expressed and it's maybe even mutual. You guys are just wrapped up in each other, or it's almost like it's so intense. You're like, whoa, what do I do? I need to kind of take a step back. So some of you, it might be like you are just so enamored with somebody, but because it's so intense, it frightens you that you find yourself being a bit disconnected from them this week, and it might leave them feeling a bit confused, but it's really because you are like, wow, this is a lot. This is overwhelming. I'm just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But by week's end, I see you feeling open, once again to the connection and not feeling nervous or overwhelmed or anything like that. It's just like ready to roll with it, okay? Some of you that you had this kind of nasty argument, fight, misunderstanding with somebody romantically, and this could go all the way back into July. I feel as though you may actually hear from them this week and they're like, hey, Cancer, I'm really sorry for what happened, okay? There's definitely somebody who wants some healing with Cancer. So let's pull some advice. All right, yeah, emotional protection. All right, so that's what has come out here. Listen, Cancer, those of you that are feeling kind of scared and overwhelmed by a connection, I feel like you don't need to worry. You don't, like, and you'll know that by the end of the week, okay? For others of you who are super enamored with somebody, protect your heart, okay? If you have not told them, and this is just all inside of you, protect your heart until you know how they feel for sure, okay? All right, so your advice is to shine forth, and that's falling on the desire and life and death and rebirth. Yeah. So, Cancer, if somebody's trying to give forgiveness, ask you to forgive them, I really feel like you should go with it this weekend. This weekend. You should go with it this week for sure. 100%. Okay. Somebody really does want to apologize. They want to make up. They want a fresh start with you, whether that's a reconnection or within an existing relationship that you guys just kind of had a disagreement, a spat, whatever. It's definitely by week's end, there's apologies. I'm sorry. There's healing. Again, feeling very enamored with somebody, some of you, and I see like things heating up, things happening, and if you and another person are just really wrapped up in each other, I feel like they're on board, okay? So Cancer, let's pull an outcome card for you guys. Let the past go, let the new in, let the healing begin, accept the apologies, give the apologies where you need to give them. It is a great week. Divine guidance, yes. Listen, any sort of confusion in love this week, reach out to your spirit guides, Cancer. They will not lead you wrong. You'll know exactly what to do. You'll know the way. If you want to make amends with somebody, seek the guidance, or if somebody's coming to make amends with you, reach out to your guides. Hey, is this a wise thing for me? All right, because they are right there. And any sort of reconciliation is very divinely orchestrated, so keep that in mind, okay? So those are your messages for this week, Cancer. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.